What's up, guys? Back again with another YouTube video. It's been a long time, but we're about to react to Blasphemous HD and his brother react to some scary videos, and I'm about to see how am I going to react to this stuff. So let's get it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smack that like button. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time, so I'm about to just do this real quick and get this over with.
Direction, you know what I'm saying? No pants would be illegal on camera. At least a shirt is legal, you know what I'm saying? Damn, man, so you mean to tell me you ain't supposed to? Well, yeah, you know what I mean? We were just at the park.
Hey,
so
fuck all that. Skip.
Probably had something to do with that. But anyway, after a few
Hold
drinks,
on.
I set it out as a great little...
Hold up. Nigga.
A few years ago, I went on a Norwegian cruise with a few friends. It started out as a great little vacation. However, by the third day at sea, things started getting weird. After 2 days of eating constant sushi, I started to feel a little dizzy and lightheaded at times. My friends told me no more sushi, as it probably had something to do with that. But anyway, after a few drinks, I separated myself from my friends who were sitting in one of the ship's many bars and started walking back to my room because I really wasn't feeling too well. I took some weird lower deck route back in the direction of my room though, since some of the bars were on the lowest public levels of the ship. I asked one of the maids in the hallway which way was the quickest to get to the certain section my room was in.
Sorry, my camera's
The maid had a very thick accent, but I understood her to have said keep going straight, then make a left at the sign. So I did that. I came to a sign that I don't remember what it said, but it was a sign, so I turned left.
I need to upgrade on my stuff, by the way.
There I was in some narrow hall with a tiled floor instead of carpeting. It didn't seem like the right way to go at all. It seemed more like an employees only section. Still, I figured I'd give it a chance before turning back, and continued down this narrow hall. I came to a corner, then looked to my right, and here was the creepiest hallway you could possibly find on this ship. Half the lights were out, one was flashing on and off, but at the end of this tiny hallway was someone standing facing the wall. My head started to hurt even more as I saw this. I had to rub my eyes to make sure what I was seeing was real. But when I moved my hands away from my eyes, the person standing by the wall was now looking at me. Considering they were standing in the dark section of this hallway not lit up by lights, I couldn't really see much about their actual face, other than I knew they were looking at me. I turned and went back the direction I came. I walked back down the hall. It was gone now, however, so with my head still killing me, I managed to get back to the lobby of this floor. And at that point, finding the elevators was easy. I made it back to my room easily at that point, crashed into bed. I was sure I had gotten food poisoning from the sushi because my stomach was also hurt.
Hold on. Hey, we ain't gonna talk about that shit.
Along with my head.
Doing this reaction.
But anyway, I woke up at some odd hour in the night, and I couldn't.
Man, I done shit my pants like 4 times, you know what I mean? Having bad sushi.
My bad for skipping. Come on.
We had the shit in the box. Oh, man. Yeah, we had the shit in the bucket. Remember that? We had the shit in the...
My bad for skipping. I'm just trying to skip all the talking and stuff.
Other than that, you know what I mean? Like, our Pollo Loco was delicious. You know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't delicious when it gave us, what was it called? Shigella, I think? Yeah.
My bad for skipping and stuff. I'm just trying to skip all the talking.
I happened to stop whatever I was doing and go to bed. I remember one time I was sleeping.
Okay. I promise this is my last time for skipping. My promise. My bad, though. My bad, y'all. My bad.
I don't understand. What am I going for? Like, am I reaching for help? Like, damn it. Come on, bust it down, Tatiana.
Superman push-ups. Yay.
Bust down. See, great thing about working out is this. If you work out enough and you yell out, bust down Tatiana, there's a good chance she'll do it. Yeah? Bust down, bitch! And she...
Real
I
as
just
could be.
skipped that.
Like I knew I was seeing it.
Hold on.
Anything.
Hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back for a little. Let me go back for a little bit. Let me go back.
She'll do it. Yeah?
Alright, that's it.
Bust down, bitch! And she... Okay. Yes, sir.
Wall. As I looked at it, I wanted to scream or run, but I couldn't do anything. It was as real as could be. Like I knew I was seeing it. Then the head of the figure turned around to face me, but all I saw was black. The body, the face,
Oh,
everything
hell no.
about this figure just looked black.
This is when you get the
The
blick
figure
out,
started
bro.
to move closer
That's not nice.
to me.
This is when you get the
The most
blick out
disturbing
right
thing
now,
about
bro.
it, though,
When you see,
that
like,
as
if
it
you in
moved
a
towards
thought,
me,
sleep
it didn't
sleep
move its
paralysis or
limbs.
some shit like that, that's
It
when you
seemed
get
to
the
just
blick out,
slowly
bro.
float
No
towards
lie.
me.
You get the blick
The
out.
figure stopped over my bed, and now I could slightly see a face to it.
Oh, no.
I recognized
You
it
get
as
the
that
blick
face I
out
saw earlier in the
immediately,
night in
nigga.
that hallway.
No.
I don't
You get
remember
the damn
exactly
blick
how
out
long that figure stood over my
immediately.
bed, but suddenly I saw its mouth
No.
open twice as wide as you'd
Oh,
expect.
Oh, no.
Damn,
And
you
out came a death
No.
scream,
get the blick out, dog.
so loud
You
that I
get the
think it
blick
woke me
out,
up
dog.
completely from the sleep paralysis I was just in.
Completely
The craziest thing I remember was the scream of this sleep paralysis figure fading into the scream of my
I'm
own
either
voice.
lighting your ass
I
on
was
fire,
unable to make
I
noise.
swear to God,
I
I'm gonna
flicked on
shoot
the
your
light,
ass.
and my friend, who was in the other bed, woke up asking what's wrong.
Oh shit, hold on.
I told him about the horrible experience I just had.
Dude.
He once again said I'd been eating way too much raw fish.
Hold
And I
on.
was fucking
Hold on, I don't even want,
sure that's the hallucination I
I
had.
don't even want to listen to this no more, bro.
Yeah. Speak. Oh.
Story 3.
Finish this shit.
I live on the east coast of the United States.
I swear to God, bro.
Recently, I
Don't
moved
do
to
this shit
Florida
me,
from
man.
Georgia.
Don't do this.
And I figured it would take a
Now,
couple
don't do
days
this
to
to
sail
me.
my boat down there to our new
I did
waterfront
not do this
house.
shit to me, man.
I didn't have any cars with a tow hitch to carry the boat, let alone a trailer to
Don't
carry it
do
with.
this to me, bro.
So sailing
Don't
it seemed
do
like the
this.
best option, while my wife finished up moving the rest of the stuff to our new house. I kissed my family goodbye and set sail. None of them were really willing to come with me on
This
this
in the store?
adventure, and I didn't blame
This in
them.
the store? Yeah. Okay. All right, because I thought it was still in the other one. Nah. Yeah, okay. He just moved to Florida from Georgia. I bet he did.
But anyway, I brought enough food and gas to last me the whole trip. The first day was a breeze. I got some sleep, then sailed for 10 hours the next day, with breaks in between, of course. By nightfall, I went to bed in the cabin. Sleeping in a rocking boat isn't exactly the easiest thing to do, so I was up for hours, rolling around on my sides trying to find a comfortable position, trying to press my head firmly enough into the pillow, thinking it would hide the unbearable feeling of the boat rocking over the ocean surface. Eventually, I heard sounds coming from above my head that I could best describe as small thumps.
Hold on. Nigga, if I hear a damn sound coming from on top of my boat, nigga, I'm not playing, bruh. Don't play with me like that. I don't roll like that, bruh. I don't like nobody following me, bro. Real shit. I don't like nobody following me. Fam, hold on, let's get back into the damn video, fam.
Did it sound like someone walking on my boat? I couldn't tell yet. With a medium-sized fishing boat floating out in the ocean, random sounds like creaks and thumps are going to be...
Oh, hell no. Up the blick. Nigga, who on top of my damn shit, nigga? Come down here and fight me like a man, nigga. If you gonna do some shit like that, man, come down here, man. So I can shoot. Ooh. Nigga, oh God, I'm gonna blick somebody, man. Nigga, don't play with me like that, man. Hey, I got 5 bullets with your name on it, nigga. I got 5 bullets with your name on it. Like this nigga said, I got 5 bullets with your name on it. Oh shit.
me. But these thumps were coming so rapidly and consistently.
No.
I started to get sick with the thought that someone out this far could be on my boat.
No.
I had to get out and look, but I wanted to be quiet.
Get out and look.
So I opened the cabin door very slowly.
Why you gonna look?
Before I could even open it all the
I don't want
way,
this. Why I gotta look? Why I gotta
splash in
listen?
the water.
I don't want this.
It sounded to me like someone or something jumped into the water.
No.
I was honestly scared I wasn't alone.
No.
It made no sense to me.
No.
I didn't
What's
want to go
this?
outside, but I
This isn't better.
the boat away from whoever or whatever.
Who put the picture of the water up?
So I ran outside to the cockpit and started the boat engine.
Nigga, this ain't no plane. What you mean cockpit?
I got myself the hell away from there. Immediately, I heard my boat bump into something in the water. Not something heavy enough to cause any kind of impact, but heavy enough to hear it and slightly feel the boat bump. I didn't see what it was because, to be honest, I wasn't paying attention to whatever was out in the water. Plus, the lights weren't on. Anyway, I sailed for a few hours in the deep night because I was wide awake anyway. When I started to get tired, I killed the motor and went back to bed. Emphasis on the word bed, not sleep. Because even though I felt tired, I was still having trouble falling asleep. I figure half an hour passed and I started hearing more thumps.
What was
This
that?
time the thumps seemed louder and more clear for some reason.
Louder.
And a split.
Alright.
I just want to say I only got scared because you got scared, so
I will have to go to the safe. Load up my gun. And then I will have to get the AK-47. Now, if you want to play that shit, man, you're gonna have to die today. You're gonna have to die. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to die. That's real shit. That's on crib. You're gonna have to die, mix. Or everything I love. But so you wanna come up in my house, huh? Oh, out here, nigga. Nigga. I thought I told you not to come to my shit again, nigga. Pistol whoop a nigga. Fuck talking about. Nigga, I ain't playing. Nah, I'm just playing. But that's some real life. That's some fucking survival of the fittest type shit. Keep that shit right up. That's when you're up the house.
let's just raise your body up for like 5 seconds.
The thumps were consistent and deliberate sounding again. No way it was just boat noises. I felt like I was being followed by someone. I couldn't just sit there and hide in the cabin like this all night. I had to sum up the courage to go outside again.
No, that's not courage.
No one
That's stupidity.
boat.
Hell no. Nigga. I wouldn't even have some of the courage, nigga. I would build up all my damn courage, bro. Just to go outside and shoot the nigga, fam. Just to go outside and shoot that motherfucker. I would build up all my damn courage, bro. Just to go outside and blick that motherfucker, bro. No lie.
Was it
No.
my imagination?
No!
Really just coming from the boat? I decided that must have been the case, and once again went back inside the cabin to bed.
What?
I lay there,
What?
extremely silent now, trying to listen for any little
I got
noise.
to extend the
What are you doing? You're not even a moving target no more, man. You just gift wrap yourself, bro. You just gift wrap your whole life to this killer, bro. You gonna lay in the bed and constrict your movement by covering yourself in sheets, man.
And when I did this, I heard something. I knew I did. It wasn't the sound of thumping or anything like that.
What's your name on it?
I had to perk up my ears to really pay attention, and I figured out what I was hearing.
No!
It wasn't the sound of the wind outside or the water hitting the boat.
It's a person!
Someone breathing. It was not the sound of my breathing, but someone else's. It was coming from inside the cabin, of course. I panicked, but I tried to maintain composure so to not make it obvious. I got out from the bed, walked outside the cabin, and locked myself in the cockpit. I intended on sailing until I could find a dock by the shore. There's a small window that looks into the cockpit from the cabin. It has a curtain.
This ain't no plane.
No. Why is it water again?
So at least once to look back at it,
No.
expecting to see someone watching me. And one of the times I looked
got
back,
fireballs,
I
man.
did see someone.
All the bullets.
The curtain was curved up a little bit in the corner, and I saw someone's eye, maybe a quarter of their face peeking into the cockpit. I turned away right away, acting like I didn't see them. I had the thought, what if it was my young son trying to scare me? But it wouldn't make sense. I saw him waving goodbye when I set sail from the house. It was 3 or 4 tense hours of hell, thinking at any moment someone could break into the cockpit and stab me. But I made it to shore and sailed through the narrow canal. I had already called the cops 15 minutes earlier, requesting they have a few officers waiting at the dock I was headed to.
I'm a little scared, but I ain't gonna lie.
It was still dark out, but I saw people standing on the dock, and I couldn't have been more excited to get there. When I stopped the boat next to the dock, I came out from the cockpit screaming at the officers to help, pointing at the cabin door.
What was that?
The 2 officers went into the cabin with their hands on their pistols. 10 seconds later, I heard them yelling at someone. They pulled out some guy with really long, gray, wet hair and a similar beard, wearing wet, skinny, ripped jeans and a gray t-shirt.
Oh God, I figured it was
They had him in
something.
cuffs as they walked him past
You should
me.
have carried your blick.
Justin
He
Bieber?
looked at me and just laughed this insanely off-putting laugh. The guy looked and sounded like a meth head.
Where?
The best way I could describe him.
Mm-hmm.
The police questioned
The way they
him,
describe
but
it.
never answered
Oh, okay,
anything
where's
as to
Justin
how
Bieber?
or when he got on my boat, or what he was trying to do.
Oh, that's not
But thinking back, when I heard breathing in my cabin, it's likely he was hiding under my bed. And that's the most horrifying thought
Under
imaginable.
my bed, nigga. Hold up.
By then, I was exhausted. I went back to my cabin and fell asleep right away.
Hey, nigga.
By late morning, I made it to the new house, and my nightmarish adventure was over.
I was trying for the whole video not to flip.
Get the fuck away from up under my bed. I'm gone, bro. I'm finna gun you down. No lie. The fuck away from up under my bed, bitch. What's all about? But like for real though, I ain't gonna lie. This video had me a little stunned a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really like finish the whole entire video. So on that part, this is gonna teach you. If you're on the boat by yourself, always keep some protection around, dog. Always. Have a Glock around you, bro. Have a certain weapon that you like, bro, around, bro. Because you don't know who might be lurking. And that's a fact. I'm going to catch y'all later on this video. But, out this hole. No.